Should you let an ex know what you're up to after the breakup? My personal thoughts is no. And I just got off a client call for 30 minutes. Young stud, right? He's crushing it on his pathway to become a firefighter. But he bumped into his ex at the gym. And as you can guess, it didn't go well. It turned out that they kind of got in a little bit of a heated argument. He said he was going to start seeing other women. And she said, well, I'm already seeing some other guy. And he's already better than you in all of these ways. You can guess how. So it didn't turn out well for him. He ended up telling her that she needs to go to therapy and to never contact him again. Now he's blocked. Problem is they still go to the same gym, right? A 1-year relationship, and this kind of thing happens all the time. So what do? Number one, I told him that he fucked up. And he knows. But you, in my opinion, from my experience, right, as a personal tactics coach and also a business consultant, I don't think that you should ever telegraph your moves, right? If you are dealing with someone, family, friend, coworker, colleague, teammate, whatever, I don't think that you should always telegraph your next moves. Number one, when you tell someone what it is that you plan on doing with your life or your time, people can either experience this in one of two ways. They can either take that as a threat and see that as, oh, this person thinks they're better than me, or oh, this person's too driven. And they can sabotage that for you or actively root against you. Or they can just kind of piggyback off of you and then eventually use you as a stepping stool to also get what it is that they want. And I get it, it's kind of a manipulative way to look at that, but I don't think that you should telegraph what it is you are going to do, even with the closest of people in your life. Second thing is you should never, ever tell someone that you are no longer intertwined with what your next goals or your plans are. Okay, so in this situation, why is he telling his ex that he got into the firefighter academy? Why is he telling his ex that he's going to start dating women? What's the benefit? Who wins? She doesn't have enough empathy to be like, oh my God, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you, because she's also still reeling from the breakup, as is he. So now it becomes into a little bit of a pissing contest of, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And look how good I'm doing because I'm healed and I got over this faster than you, even though you broke up with me. So good luck, right? It's so awkward when we have these conversations with exes. Stop telling your ex what it is that you're doing and not doing. They don't care and you don't care. This goes for men and women. Stop having pissing contests with someone that you were formerly intermingled with. It doesn't fucking matter. And if that starts to happen, understand this. They're either probably lying or inflating their own ego to make it look like that they're not hurting or doing whatever else 99% of the time. Or they're just trying to hurt you with any kind of kernel of truth. And women, unfortunately, I've seen this way more often. But when you guys are hurt, right, especially after a breakup or a relationship, you guys come back with a vengeance that is, I have never seen. Women will hurt men as bad as they need to in order to make themselves feel better after a situation like this. It's happened to me. I've seen it. I've had some horrible things said my way that left some scars on me that I will always have. And that's tough, okay? Because I didn't really mean to hurt people in some situations, but the way that I was hurt after, I was like, whoa, that's going to change me for life. And it has. So I don't know why that is. I don't know why women have that ability to go into that sort of nightmare mode to do that. But men, take notice, right? It's your job at the end of relationships or after relationship not to piss women off more than you need to. If you try to brag or you try to make them hurt or you try to have some sort of pissing contest, they're going to win because they are more loyal to their emotions than they are to their words or their actions. At the end of the day, I truly believe that, right? All the books and things that I've read and have experienced also support that. Again, maybe 95 to 99% of the time. So, not being misogynistic or sexist or anything, I think men and women are fundamentally different in different ways. Majority of the time, nothing is ever 100%. There's always shades of gray. But take this into account. You don't need to get into a pissing contest with your ex. It doesn't matter. They don't care. You don't care. And if you start getting into a tit for tat, nobody wins. That's all I got for you. Hit me up if you need help with more personal tactics for relationship stuff, or if you're working on a business and want to achieve your own financial success. All the links are in the bio. See you in the next one.